The Crunchwrap Supreme, classic Taco Bell tastes, grilled to go anywhere.
Yeah, grilled to go anywhere, but when it gets there, what state will it be in? Because according to that ad, which is I think from 2005, the Crunchwrap Supreme is packed with juicy beef and lettuce and sour cream and all that. But is it actually so packed with Taco Bell-y goodness? Well, according to a man who's now suing Taco Bell, not so much. And the issue goes beyond just the Crunchwrap Supreme. He's saying that Taco Bell is doing persistent and pervasive false advertising about the actual amount of food that you can expect to find in the Mexican pizza, the Crunchwrap Supreme, as well as a number of other items on their menu. Here is one of the photos that they submitted as part of what could be this case. You see there the advertisements on the left and an actual example of the food on the right. This is coming from Frank Siragusa, who's the plaintiff in the suit. He says that the advertisements overstate the amount of beef by at least double. By the way, he's also throwing the vegan Crunchwrap, which I did not know that they made, and the Grande Crunchwrap, which I am now worried about what that's gonna do to my digestive system later on today. But he's saying basically their advertising is one thing and you get much less. How is that legal? Saying it's unfair and financially damaging to consumers, especially because of inflation, the cost of food and meat prices and all that. So I don't know, this is an interesting case. Yasmin, what do you think?
I don't know, how is this any different from what fast food companies have been doing for decades, for as long as I can remember? A Big Mac or a Whopper looks very, very different in the commercials than what you get whenever you go to the restaurant. So I think it is a problem. I think it is false advertisement, and I don't know why it hasn't been a thing up to this point. I don't really eat at Taco Bell, so I can't comment, but I will say the meat there, it's come up before that the meat was, to quote Gen Z, a little sus, so I don't think that's anything new. Sorry, John.
Yeah. Well, look, you go into Taco Bell knowing that the meat is not necessarily the highest quality, not necessarily gonna be good for you, not necessarily gonna stay in your body for long. But you expect that you're gonna get a good amount of it, I guess, at least. So look, I don't know. If this becomes a case, then they're gonna have to do a real study, I suppose. When I look, if we could bring up graphic 1 again, they show the advertisement. Look, I'm a man who's had a Crunchwrap or two in my life, even a breakfast Crunchwrap or two. It does not look like the one on the left. But I will also say, my personal experience, I don't think it looks like the one on the right either. I think that it's somewhere in between. I do think though, while you are right that this is hardly the first time that companies have lied about what the food is gonna look like, maybe we should be pushing back against that. Maybe we should expect that, at least in terms of quantity of food. You can't show a pizza that's twice as big as the pizza you actually sell. I think that that's fine to push back against. I don't know if this particular case has much merit. He is seeking $5 million, and not just for himself, but for any customers who have purchased one of those 5 different items in New York State in the last 3 years. We'll see, maybe it'll become a big class action thing.
For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.